Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the 80th episode of the Trading Without Borders podcast, and this is your host, Tomobi. Wow, this is the 80th episode. Thank you to everyone that has been listening from the first episode up to today's episode. Well done to you, and thank you so much for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for encouraging me, for different feedback that you have been giving to me. And I also want to thank the guests that have been on the podcast. So I also should say kudos to myself. I deserve a pat on the back for this. Thank you to everyone. You can also still continue sharing and liking. Let's go into today's episode. We are considering Article 5 of the Investment Protocol, and that is denial of benefits. That is instances where a state party can deny an investment or an investor of the benefits of this protocol. Basically, we are going to look at situations where an investment or an investor will not be entitled to the benefits of the investment protocol. So let's look at some of it. The protocol that listed out some or the instances where a state party. So we will look at that one after the other. Let's go right into it. The first one is where an investment has no substantial business activity in the territory of the home state. They will not be entitled. That investment will not be entitled to the benefits of this protocol. Number 2, if an investment has been established or restructured with the primary purpose of gaining access to the dispute settlement mechanism on that protocol. So it's not really because of investment, but you want to gain access to the dispute settlement mechanism, then that investment does not qualify for benefits. The next one, if an investor or an investment, if you engage in activities that are prejudicial to the essential and national interest of the state, then that investor will not enjoy the benefit, or the investment is not entitled for benefit. Also, investment that is owned or controlled directly or indirectly by natural or juridical persons of a third party, with which the denying party, that's the host state, does not maintain a diplomatic relationship, or towards which it prohibits transactions. A juridical person refers to a company, organizations, or corporations, basically. So that's for those that are not aware. So if the host state does not have a diplomatic relationship, or it prohibits transactions from the country of the natural or the juridical person, then that investment does not qualify for benefits under the protocol. Number 5, an investment that is owned or controlled directly or indirectly by natural or legal persons of the denying host state party. So if your country is the host state, your investment does not qualify for benefits under this protocol. Number 6, if an investment is owned or controlled directly or indirectly by natural or juridical persons of a non-state party that has no substantial business in the territory of a state party. Okay, a non-state party is a party or a country rather that are not part of the AfCFTA countries that do not form the African countries that have signed the AfCFTA agreement. So if an investment that is controlled or directly, either directly or indirectly, by maybe an individual or a company of that non-state party, and then there is no substantial business in the territory of a state party, then that investment does not qualify. And the final one is when an investor or an investment has committed a breach of a specific binding obligation under Chapter 5 of this protocol. Chapter 5 of the protocol deals with investor obligations such as relationship with the host state party, compliance with regulations, corporate governance regulations, corporate social responsibilities, amongst others. So we will look at the investor obligations in other episode. That's other episode title. We will consider them differently. But for now, this is where we're wrapping up for today. And as usual, the podcast for educational purposes only. If you need expert advice, please reach out to a trade expert around you, or you can contact me directly. My name is Omobola Dekola on LinkedIn. And until next week, I say to you, bye bye.